Okay, so have you ever been scrolling, maybe like late at night, through a pet adoption site? Just looking, right?
Oh, yeah, the virtual window shopping for furry friends? Totally.
And then you kind of drift off past the usual suspects, the labs, the kittens,
Mm-hmm.
and you end up thinking, what if?
Yeah.
But like, really, what if?
Uh-huh. Like, what if my ideal companion isn't a golden retriever, but maybe, I don't know, a mythological beast? Or something slightly more bitey.
Exactly. That's where we're going today. We are diving headfirst into, let's call it the wild side of pet fantasies.
Sounds fun. Where are we diving?
We found this amazing Ask Reddit thread. The question was basically, what's an animal you'd love as a pet, even if it's totally unrealistic?
Oh, I bet that got some interesting answers.
You have no idea. So, our mission today, unpack these wild dreams, look at the hilarious, sometimes frankly terrifying realities people pointed out, and maybe figure out what wanting a pet T-Rex actually says about us.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's unpack. I've got my mental hazard suit on, ready for the chaos.
Good call. So first up, we hit what I'm calling the pure fantasy tier. This is where reality just, like, doesn't apply at all.
The dream zone, got it.
And number one, no contest, across multiple comments. Dragons. People like Diligent Grab 6106 just wanted one. Flight, protection, the works.
Can't blame them. It's the ultimate power fantasy pet, isn't it?
Totally. And Watching in Silence just dropped one word. Dracaries. Iconic.
Says it all, really. Get the vibe. It's about the power, the myth, maybe escaping the everyday grind on Dragonback. Not so much about, dragon-sized vet bills or house fires.
Precisely. It's all the epic, none of the admin.
Yeah.
And sticking with the epic, ancient, and terrifyingly awesome theme, dinosaurs. Huge hit.
Naturally. Which ones? Let me guess. T-Rex.
T-Rex, of course, the instant classic, but people immediately jumped to the logistics. Like, Cleon and Cleveland leftovers brought up walkies.
Oh, wow. Yeah, walkies with the T-Rex, that's something. And the cleanup.
Oh, they went there, big time. Direct nods to Jurassic Park, someone mentioning a big pile of crap.
Classic. It's that human thing, right? We want the awe, the spectacle, but we instinctively try to imagine how we'd manage it, even when it's clearly impossible.
And the suggestions got weirdly specific and hilarious. Eddie the Gunslinger talked about using a T-Rex deposit as a sort of bomb to be neighborly.
Haha, okay, that's dark. Neighborly how? As a warning.
Maybe. Equivalent Pay 1550 even joked it might contain the neighbor's missing dog.
Yikes. Okay, that's really dark. But funny in a morbid way.
Right. And then the solutions to the poop problem. TX Blind Man seriously suggested a poop bag attached to a saddle, like a horse.
Like a horse, the scale difference is just wow.
And Mrs. Spiral 1 mentioned a poo trap harness that apparently still wouldn't work. The sheer dedication to making the impossible seem vaguely manageable is amazing.
It really is. We want the wild, but we also want to control it, put a harness on it, metaphorically and literally.
So true. Okay, moving slightly smaller, but no less chaotic, velociraptors.
Ah, the smart ones. Probably worse, in a way.
Definitely more destructive indoors, I bet. Lots of pop culture references here. X-Scythe wanted to name theirs Mongo. Te Volcanic just sighed, God damn it, donut.
Aha, I can hear the exasperation. And the running.
Oh, yeah. What's this Buttondo 333 just yelled serpentine? You can just picture the chaos. We also saw Spinosaurus and Brontosaurus mentioned, too. Big documentary energy there.
It's that fascination with scale, with power, with a world so different from ours. Maybe trying to connect with something primal.
Could be. And rounding out the pure fantasy, unicorns got to mention Sky Bison from Avatar.
Sir Bison, yes, Appa.
Exactly. And dodo birds, someone called them cuties patoties, which, they were.
Yeah. So this whole tier, it's the dream pet experience, isn't it? All the cool factor. None of the actual poop scooping or feeding or vet visits.
Nailed it. Zero consequences, maximum coolness.
Okay, let's shift gears to the maybe, just maybe, tier. Animals that seem almost petable until reality bites. Hard.
Right. This is where the cute Instagram picture meets the less glamorous reality of wild animal behavior. Perfect example. The Fennec Fox. Venus Boy X described them as tiny, energetic desert fox with those ridiculously oversized ears, like a living, breathing anime character.
Okay, visually.
Yeah.
Adorable. I get the appeal. Those ears.
But then, the sound. Extravaganza said it's like a rabid possum and a land dolphin had a baby.
A land dolphin? What does that even sound like?
I don't know, and I'm scared to find out. Kashuka said their screams make you think you've opened a doorway to the underworld, or they scream like a tortured vixen.
Oh my god. Okay, not so anime anymore.
Not at all. And the definitive sound. The fuzzy one 1989 gave us Wapa Papa Pow, and the incredulous Hulk nailed it with Ring Ding 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 a Ring Ding Ding. No way, the actual Ylvis song, that's hilarious. So they're loud and probably destructive.
Oh, yeah. Users like Crowy for Life and Adventure Goblin were clear. Poor pets. They apparently piss and shit all over everything, impossible to house train, scent mark constantly.
Standard wild animal stuff, basically, not suited for sofas and carpets.
And biting. Twin frogs told a story about one eating someone's finger like a juicy hot dog. Yikes. Okay, definitely not a pet. That's just a tiny, loud, finger-eating chaos machine.
Pretty much, though interestingly, people mention that Russian fox domestication experiment.
Ah, yes. The Blier foxes. Fascinating stuff. Breeding for tameness actually changed their physical traits too, right? Floppier ears, different coats, tails. More dog-like.
Exactly. But even those, as Alex Agrali pointed out, are still super expensive and difficult to keep. Domestication takes time, like millennia.
It's a deep genetic and biochemical process, not just training one animal. That experiment really highlights the difference between taming and true domestication.
Good point. Okay, next internet favorite, the red panda.
Oh, the little fluffy guys. Everyone loves red pandas.
Totally. Vancouver called them the cutest damn thing on this magnificent planet. Lots of agreement. People see them in zoos looking nice and playful.
They do look very cuddly and chill in those zoo habitats.
But then Dev and I dropped this gem. You can't feed them after midnight, though.
Haha. The Gremlins rule applies. Perfect. It's that reminder they look cute, but they're still wild deep down.
Exactly. Okay, how about capybaras?
The giant chill rodents. I've heard they're surprisingly popular as a fantasy pet.
Yeah, TX Blind Man actually pet one in Florida, called it life-changing. Even though they apparently feel like adorable Brillo pads or like a broom.
Huh. Not exactly soft and cuddly then, but they have that super calm vibe, right? Just vibing.
Totally. So chill
Yeah.
was the consensus. People dream of giving them a beautiful habitat with a big pond, but then reality check from Glittery Teacup, ticks.
Ah, yeah. Giant semi-aquatic rodent living near water. Ticks make sense. Lots and lots of ticks, probably. Not so chill.
Kills the vibe a bit, yeah. Okay, raccoons, trash pandas.
Oh boy, dexterous little criminals. I can see the appeal, but also the immediate regret.
Right. One user was mad our ancestors didn't domesticate them,
Yeah.
but So At 4 shared a story of a pet raccoon named Nancy who was a sociopath with little hands and destroyed her kitchen, systematically.
Sociopath with little hands is disturbingly accurate. They're incredibly smart and persistent. Adventure Goblin called them a smarter, more agile toddler on meth.
That paints a picture. And Bernier, who actually had one, said the wild instincts come back strong when they get older. Need a special diet, destroy your home, might escape and get hit by a car.
Yeah, the reality's pretty harsh. High risk, high destruction potential.
But then Glitter Trash Unicorn shared this really sweet memory of their raccoon, Sam, who loved riding in the truck, holding onto their grandpa's ears.
Okay. That's unexpectedly wholesome amidst the chaos stories. Shows that bond can happen, even if it's maybe not advisable overall.
Right. Okay, brace yourself for this one. Skunks.
Wait, skunks? Like actual skunks? Why?
The scented ones? Apparently it's a thing. Noda Werecat's mom's roommate had one that smelled like oranges.
Smelled like oranges. Okay, that's unexpected. Better than the alternative, I guess.
Way better. And Lucas Fat Pants said they act just like dogs. Playful, cuddly, fall asleep on your lap.
Really? Huh. I wouldn't have guessed. But there have to be downsides, right? Besides the obvious potential for, well, skunkiness if the dissenting fails?
Oh yeah. Lucas Fat Pants listed them. Often illegal. They're basically defenseless if they get outside, get obese super easily, apparently shit a lot, dig up carpets.
Okay, there it is. The reality. Still sounds like a lot of work and risk.
And then the comments got amazing.
Yeah.
When Lucas Fat Pants mentioned the digging and the pooping, Niles into Shangri-La just replied, "Those last 4 points describe me."
Haha. Brilliant. Self-aware internet humor at its finest.
And the Lowmaster Levin shot back, "You dig up your carpet looking for grubs." Just perfect.
Love it. Okay, who's next on the maybe list?
The octopus.
Oh.
The ultimate pet from another dimension, according to Key Environmental 28.
Ooh, okay. The super intelligent invertebrate, I can see the fascination.
Totally. They listed the highlights. Hyperintelligent, shape-shifting, unscrewing jars, 3 hearts, blue blood, tasting with arms, escaping through tiny holes.
Mind-blowing creatures. Truly alien intelligence.
Key Environmental 28 even said having one makes your dog look like a loaf of bread. Which is harsh, but kind of understandable when you list all that out.
Yeah.
Mellotron Worker also mentioned they're great at puzzles.
Yeah, remarkably bright creatures, as Mean Security put it, referencing the book.
No.
But
There's a big but, isn't there?
the big but, Dinosaur pointed out, they live very short lives. Really short.
Yeah, that's the heartbreaking part. You form a bond with this incredible intelligence, and then it's gone in a year or two.
A Mellotron worker added they have almost no memory for the puzzles. They solve them like new each time. Imagine that.
Wow. So it's constant discovery for them, but maybe less bonding potential from our perspective. Fascinating and sad.
Definitely. Okay, switching gears. Cheetahs.
The fast cats,
Yeah.
but I heard they're kind of dog-like.
That's what Beluriel said. Cats but dogs. Literally. Can't fully retract their claws, apparently super cuddly and slightly anxious. They meow and purr like house cats.
Huh.
Yeah.
So less likely to, eat you than other big cats. Blues Penguin said low chance of getting attacked.
Seems so. But Bomberchick 23 brought up the practicalities. An abominable litter box situation and the sheer cost of feeding one. They'd eat me out of house and home. Yeah, the food bill alone must be insane. Plus, they need space to run, right? Not exactly apartment pets.
Nope. And someone just commented, Lana,
Mm-hmm.
the Archer reference. Perfect.
Ha ha ha. Classic.
Right.
Okay, any other quick mentions in this maybe zone?
Loads. Snow leopards, just pure fluff appeal, friend-shaped. Galapagos tortoise, you can own them, but they'll outlive you, your kids, probably your grandkids.
The ultimate heirloom pet. That's a commitment.
Right. Sugar glider's cute, but apparently meanif, bitey, and nocturnal. So noisy roommates,
Yeah, the cute factor wears off fast if they're keeping you up all night and drawing blood.
definitely. And then just a flood of others.
Mm.
Lions, tigers, mountain lions.
The standard big cat fantasies.
Yeah.
Always popular.
Elephants got a lot of love. Giraffes, moose, buffalo, even an orca and grizzly bear.
Wow, people dream big. Literally.
And smaller, unique ones.
Mm-hmm.
Otters, anteaters. Someone loved their adorable nose, pangolins, quokkas, wombats, though apparently illegal to export meerkats.
Meerkats. Imagine the digging and the constant lookout duty.
And someone mentioned a house hippo. Apparently, it lives on potato chips.
A house hippo. Okay, that sounds like a Canadian PSA reference, maybe. Hilarious either way.
Birds, too. Crows, blue jays, owls, penguins you can paint with them somewhere. Shoebills,
Shoebills, those things look prehistoric. Intense stare.
reptiles,
Mm-hmm.
cobras just casually draped around your neck, crocodiles, farm animals,
Mm-hmm.
donkeys, piglets, cows,
A pet cow could be nice. Fresh milk. Lots of mowing, though.
and then the truly bizarre. A cat that poops chocolate.
Okay, that's innovation. I'd invest in that.
A mischievous shoulder monkey, and my personal favorite description. A big, fat, cuddly, fluffy, drunken toddler.
Haha. I don't know what animal that is, but I feel like I understand the energy. Chaotic good, maybe.
Totally. And finally, the relatable ones. People just wanting more dogs than they have space for, or dreaming of a miniature donkey with no yard.
Yeah, sometimes the unrealistic is just slightly beyond our current means. It's a spectrum of fantasy.
So if we try to tie this all together,
Yeah.
what's going on here? Why do we want these impossible pets?
Well, connecting the dots, it seems like it's often less about the animal itself and more about what it represents. You know, it could be projecting fantasies, wanting a connection to something wild, maybe even seeking a simpler bond than tricky human relationships.
Yeah, like we want the cool factor, the main character energy that comes with having, say, a dragon or a cheetah. We want the story.
Exactly, but maybe not the actual day-to-day reality, the messy, expensive, potentially dangerous reality. It's like wanting the highlight reel without the behind-the-scenes struggles.
It's like wanting the five-star vacation without the packing, the airport stress, or the bill at the end. We want the idea of the T-Rex, not the actual poop trap harness situation.
And it does raise that important question about fascination versus responsible ownership, especially when you think about how long actual domestication took for dogs and cats. It's millennia of coevolution.
Right. It's not just about liking how an animal looks. It's about understanding its deep-seated needs, its nature. Admiring a wild animal is one thing, but trying to force it into our world, that's different.
It's about respecting their wildness, their intrinsic nature, rather than just seeing them as fulfilling our fantasy. That shared history with domestic animals is huge. It shaped both them and us.
Seriously, it has to be about what the animal actually needs, not just what we think would be cool.
Yeah.
So, okay, we've covered everything from dinosaurs to chocolate-pooping cats. It's clear our pet dreams are boundless, even if reality is.
Reality. Often involving bites, loud noises, and large quantities of poop.
Truth. So here's the final thought for you listening. If you could really have any unrealistic pet, knowing the absolute chaos, The destroyed furniture, the potential danger, the sheer weirdness, would you still do it?
Or is the real joy just in the fantasy? That safe space in your head where a T-Rex poop bomb is funny, not a genuine biohazard cleanup situation.
Yeah, what do you think? Which unrealistic pet stands out to you? Let us know. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the wonderfully weird world of Reddit pet dreams, definitely hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, and drop your own unrealistic pet fantasy in the comments below. We'd love to read them.